welcome back to YouTube audience who watch this on the video on demand replay for CLG FC episode 244. All of the episodes are uploaded to YouTube. I haven't actually set one to upload today, so but I did yesterday upload episode 240. So we're the YouTube is not very far behind, is the point. How's your day been? Hope you've been enjoy your day. It's been good. Skull Crusher. I did a little bit. I hate yard work. It's the thing I hate the most, and I did it because it needed to be done. We have a vegetable garden that we grow our own vegetables in, essentially, right? Green peppers, tomatoes, cucumbers, all that sorts of stuff, right? So that got overrun a little bit with weeds, so we had to pull all the weeds out today. But yeah, if you don't want them born more, buy some sheep. Yeah, and then constantly feed them. No, actually, we pay somebody to do it right now, and like I said, it's like $60 a week, which isn't too bad. So, question is, go ahead, Ducky. Welcome in, everybody. Let's give Zig a shout out. He was the first one here. Let's give him the shout out that he deserves. He just finished streaming PGA 2K25 today. Definitely give them a follow. Here is an old PUBG clip from them, but they that was definitely the COVID days down there. They also play Football Manager and Euro Truck Simulator, so definitely give them a follow. Will I be up until almost 5 a.m. again? I love this. Yeah, that's a sick flip, actually. Do a flip. that is very good. What's up, Tommy? How's Mr. Benny? We're good. We're good. How are you, man? How's everything with you? That was a sick flip, Zig. Not gonna lie. So nicely done. But welcome in, everybody. Sorry I'm a little bit late today. It's been just a busy day overall. So. Yeah, that was Pro BMX. That was really good, actually. Just finished walking the dog. Nice. Where are we at in the save? Well, we've got we're top by 9 with we're already champions. Is that right? We're top by 9 with 2 to play. So we have we're goats. Yeah, we're goats. So we have Bradley and Lancaster left. Bradley, the second place team. Lancaster, the team at the bottom. So that's who we have left in the division. And then it's the off season, guys. And just a reminder for those that aren't Hope Patch as well. Is Patch the name of the dog? Is that's an awesome name for the dog, actually, if that's true, the name for the dog. So right. Where was I going? Where are you? There you are. Wait, what? I don't know. Was that by any chance, was that music festival Glastonbury? Because I think Glastonbury was this past weekend, wasn't it? Oh, Splashy fan. Okay, I'm pretty sure Glastonbury is this weekend. I said this past weekend as if we're already past this weekend when we're not. No things, but you can move them around through the yard by day or day by day and don't even need a fence. Nice. It's this weekend. Yeah. The appeal of Glastonbury. Nothing about Glastonbury appeals to me except the music. Like, I would never drag myself out to an extremely muddy field like that on a farm just to camp in a tent, not shower, and maybe see a live act. Like, that just doesn't appeal to me. But I get it. I get why it appeals to certain people. We had Woodstock. That's essentially what Woodstock was over here, over in New York. And that has a very same sort of appeal. Right, Bickerstaff hosting Burskov. Parker's 17th minute goal got Bickerstaff underway. Hutchins in the 48th made it 2-0 for the hosts before Brecken's 54th minute goal pulled one back for Burskov. Miller added a third for Bickerstaff in the 56th before Carson's 80th minute goal pulled Burskov back within one again. Miller then added one and stoppage time at the end of the second half, and that one finishes 4-2 in favor of Bickerstaff. So Bickerstaff with that win remain 9th. Burskov still in the drop by a point. Did you all see Louis Capaldi's comment? No, I'm doing my most interesting save yet. Let's hear it, Ducky. I want to hear it. North Walkden hosting Sutton Reserves, but Holmes' 17th minute goal for the Sutton Reserves canceled out by Bowman's 41st minute strike. They will split the points. That's a big draw of your Sutton Reserves, by the way, because now you're 3 clear of the drop. North Walkden will remain in third. They've got third locked up pretty much. Silsden Reserves hosting Cross Hills. Sasu in the 3rd minute before Thompson in the 18th. Heaton in the 29th. And Thompson again in the 32nd made it 4-0 for Cross Hills. Silsden Reserves Dickin in the 39th minute made it 4-1. Brook got another one back for them in the 52nd to make it 4-2, but then Hill absolutely stopped any chance of a comeback in the 63rd with a 5th goal for Cross Hills. 5-2 that finishes. Cross Hills are going to leapfrog Ramsbottom United by a point into the final playoff spot. Silsden Reserves are all but relegated now. They are 4 adrift from safety. There is 2 to play. You only have 2 games left. Yes, we do. We are already champions. We won on the last stream, and for those that do not know, every summer we watch a summer tournament on a 4-year rotation. The Euros, the CONCACAF Gold Cup, or at least the U.S. through the CONCACAF Gold Cup, and the FIFA World Cup, and then we take a year off. And this year is swap the best English team with the 8 Singapore teams. Yeah. Sorry. How's that going, by the way? How's that going? I'm sorry. There is a game this week. I thought there was no game this week. My bad. My bad. Cancel. My bad. Right. Benny will be asleep within an hour. No, I'm all right. You know what it is? It's just a little bit. It's the same thing. I don't eat good food. I don't eat healthy. So when I do eat, it's always something that will make it's always something like high carb that makes you like a little bit sluggish when you start to digest, when your body starts to digest it. And that's all it is. That's all it is right now. So, because obviously I had lunch like 3 hours ago, so my body's still digesting it. We went to Applebee's, so it was burger, fries, things like that. So, you know the vibe. I didn't have any coffee today, though, interestingly enough. Usually I have 2 to 3 cups a day. I've had absolutely no 5 weeks left of preseason. Gotcha, right. So, what do we got going on here today? I am done that one, actually. Let me launch this one. Darren Emerson. I'm going to listen to this. Oh, my God, that's so loud in my ears. Oh, my God. I just blasted my own ears. Right. Started Singapore League start date January 2023. Nice. Are they a summer league as well? I didn't think they were. Right. Leagues in focus. Let's do it, gang. Leagues in focus. We do this we do this at many parts during the season, I should say. We take a look at the top 6 tiers in England. We take a look at the level above us. We take a look at Major League Soccer. We're going to start with Major League Soccer. Where's Thomas Rolls, man? It's the New England Revs who are at the top currently. By the way, let me give a shout out. I owe a shout out to Blockbuster and Skull Crusher as well. So let me work on Blockbuster at least. He's a brand new streamer. I think he recently said he just got himself to 31 followers. Yes, he did. Nice. Here they are playing Siege. Give them a follow. They also play Football Manager, by the way. But yeah, and Rematch. But it's Blockbuster. Give him a follow. Here he is with a sick clip before he absolutely gets his ass blown apart. There we go. I love that clip. It's one of my favorite clips of yours, Blockbuster. But what do you call it? Yeah, definitely fun stream to check out. Check out Blockbuster. It's always the same too. As you get more, it'll start to pull from those too, man. Right. The New England Revs, top of the Eastern Conference in MLS. Chicago is second. Then it's the Red Bulls, Miami, Charlotte, Cincinnati, Philadelphia in 7th place. Then it's Orlando, Columbus, Toronto and Montreal are a point on the outside looking in. And then in the Western Conference, it's Portland, San Jose, the Scum, Austin, Colorado, Houston, LA Galaxy, St. Louis, and Vancouver, who are in the playoffs. Dallas and Seattle are a point on the outside looking in. Real Salt Lake are the worst team in the league. In the Premier League, Arsenal are top of the league by 5 points. They might actually do it this year. They have at least secured a UEFA Champions League spot. That means that the 6th place is going to become the Europa Conference League, since Arsenal has won the Carabao Cup. Chelsea is in 2nd, then it's Man City, then Bournemouth in 4th, Villa are 5th, Spurs are 6th, Everton are 7th, Newcastle are 8th, Manchester United are 12th, Liverpool are in 15th place, Burnley 2 above the drop over Sheffield Wednesday, Sheffield United are 5 adrift in 19th, Brentford are 8 adrift in 20th. Using all of Master Igor's Mega Pack Leagues Loaded Plus transfer update with Tier 12 of England built in? Yeah. How many countries are in your database, if you remember correct? I got a good one today on COD. Drove a buggy towards a place, jumped out, and let the enemy shot at it while I snuck behind him. Oh, that's pretty sick. Skybet Championship. West Ham, top of the league by 5 points. They've secured at least a playoff place alongside Bristol City, who are above the playoff places on goal difference over Forest. Those 3 have a playoff place. The rest of the playoffs right now are Hull, Fulham, and Norwich. Swansea and Cardiff are 3 points on the outside looking in. At the bottom, the Scum are a point above the drop over Barnsley. Portsmouth are 9 adrift in 22nd. Blackburn are down in 24th. Benny, I carried block a win in Warzone. Taking 10 hours to get to July. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, you're just simming it, right? You're just looking to see if the teams survive or whatever, right? I'm going to shout out another newer streamer. Give him a follow. Skull Crusher. Last streaming a network save, by the way, with Blockbuster. Here he is playing a really crappy game. God, I hate Fortnite so much. But don't check him out for that. Check him out for the Football Manager stuff. Definitely give him a follow. Another one I believe is trying to or can move to affiliate soon. So, 219 nations and 620,000 players. Wow. I'm going to download that pack for FM23 because I think after the longest save, I might not be done FM23. Can't even edit stairs. Listen, it's Fortnite. I don't blame him. Skybet League 1. Oh, yeah, you're in that online save too, Soothsayer. Do you also stream Soothsayer by any chance? Welcome in as well, by the way. I hope you're well. Derby League lead 1 by 8 points over Plymouth. Derby are champions. They're going up. They've secured it at least. So rarely. Gotcha. So Derby are up. Plymouth have at least a playoff spot, and they're above the playoff places currently by a point over Stoke, who also have secured a playoff place. Reading, Leyton Orient, and Charlton. Milton Keynes are a point on the outside looking in. At the bottom, Wimbledon are a point above the drop over Lincoln City. Then it's Crawley, who are 4 points adrift in 22nd. South Shields are 6 adrift in 23rd. South End are down. They are relegated. The worst clip possible. To think I was drunk along to. Oh, God. Skybet League 2, Cambridge, top of the league, alongside Scunthorpe. Scunthorpe have been leading the League 2 the entire way. They've fallen to second, but they're both 2 points above Woking in the final promotion spot. All 3 of those teams have secured at least a playoff place. Woking themselves are 2 points above the playoffs, which include Bristol Rovers, Walsall, Bradford, and Wigan. Rochdale and Preston are on the outside looking in on. Rochdale are on the outside looking in on goal difference. Preston by a point as well. At the bottom, York City are 4 points above the drop over Notts County. Yeovil are down, finishing last in the Football League. Where is Ziggurath? Where is Zig? Zig, I'm going to click. I'm hiding Vanarama National right now. But I'm going to click on it because We've got breaking news. I'm going to stop playing the music in my ear. I'm going to prep the song. I'm going to turn the Firefox audio on. Where is the great Ziggurat? Because here they are. Macclesfield have won the Vanarama National. Macclesfield. Zig has got Macclesfield into the Football League. They are coming back to the Football League, Macclesfield, and they're going as champions of the Vanarama National League. 99 points with a game to play. 7 clear. Boo, no boo. We like Zig here. In fact, we got to put the Macclesfield tokens in chat. Let's go. Zig Mac. There we go. Zig, come out wherever you are. Yeah, right. Macclesfield top of the Vanarama Nationals. Sutton, Worthing, Solihull Moors, and Harrogate have all secured playoff places. Shrewsbury and Forest Green are in the final two. Hereford are a point back on the outside looking in. Screw Robbie Savage. It's not about him. First off, screw you, because the manager of Macclesfield is Ziggurat, okay? It's not Robbie Savage. So that's out of line. Yeah. Mac are back. Hereford to point out on the other. Oh my God! Get the fuck out of here. Right. At the bottom, Aldershot are 2 above the drop over Northampton. Gillingham are down. Gateshead are down, and Dorking Wanderers are down. But yeah, Zig has got Mac back to the Football League. That's a wonderful achievement. Right. In the Vanarama North, Fleetwood are top by on literally a single goal in the goal difference over AFC Fylde. Chester, Altrincham, and Altrincham and Morecambe are actually all secured playoff places, and then Pexhill and Tamworth are in the final 2 playoff places. Marine are a point on the outside looking in. Rugby Town, a point above the drop over Southport. Darlington are 2 back, adrift from safety in 22nd. Real Bedford and Apley Bridge are both down. Vanarama South, Cray lead the league by a point over AFC Sudbury, CK Andover, Mersham, Bath, and Margate, all of which have secured playoff places. Berkhamsted is the last one in the playoff spot right now. Dartford and Bowers and Pitsea are 3 points on the outside looking in. At the bottom, Southall, Athletic, and Avely are 4 points above the drop. They are safe because Farnborough, Lewes, St. Albans City, and Billericay are all down. Sorry, commiserations to Willie, because he's doing a Farnborough save, and they are out of the Vanarama South after this season. Right, finally, the level above us, the league above us, Broughton Amateurs are champions on 116 points. That is outrageous. They still have 2 games left as well. Rochdalians have secured at least a playoff spot. Addingham, Barlick Wanderers, and Hattersley are all in the final playoff places. And Old Stretfordians are 8 points on the outside looking in. So any drop result for Old Stretfordians is enough to lock in the final 3 playoff teams, essentially. At the bottom, Sonbach United are 5 above the drop over Laird's. Prestwich Hayes are 6 points adrift. Highgrove and Withenshaw are both down. That's Leagues in Focus.
I owe allegiance to no entity. I intend to.
Now, why do I have come on now. West Ham beat Ipswich. Philly and Inter Miami did a trade. Whew, Inter Miami have parted ways with 1.44 million GAM plus Austin's first round pick and their own first round pick and an international player spot. Jesus Christ, Miami absolutely had to throw the bank to get this guy. That's a lot. Mossman coming in with the raid. Welcome in, Mossman. I believe I owe Tomothy a shout out next, the great Tomothy, and then I will get to you, my man. But I will do Tomothy's shout out now. But yeah, welcome in. Thank you for the follow, Brownie, as well. Great seeing you all. Welcome in. Real quick before I do an introduction of myself, check out Tomothy. He plays Forza Horizon 5. He's in a lot of Football Manager streamers chats. Give him a follow if you like Forza Horizon 5. He does a lot of great racing content. I'd love to stay, but I'm tired and ready for bed, and I will jump in again in the future. That is totally fine, Brownie. I appreciate the follow, brother. I totally understand it's late at night there. It's midnight now in the UK, so if you got a raid and run, same with you, Mossman. I 100% understand it, brother. Take care. Have a good night. I am showing you something that's going to break Mossman's mind and also all of his viewers' mind, and that is the fact that there's been a trade in the MLS that included 1.44 million GAM, 2 first-round picks, and an international player spot. Imagine that. All for, is that Bergsteven? Einerson, but whew, fucking Christ! Look at it! Look at his stats, man. Look at his physicals. Jesus Christ! 20 determination as well. Fucking hell! And he's 30. Okay. That's a lot of money for a 30-year-old. I don't blame Philly one bit for taking that deal. Like, holy shit. Right. We're moving on. 1.4 million for a 30-year-old in the MLS is a lot of money. Honestly. Fuck. I'm just gonna go. All right. Right. For those that don't know, who might have just come in for the raid, name is Benakage, and this is CLG FC. I'll answer that 1 minute. This is CLG FC. We are a bottom to top save. This is a level 20 save with a community club. All of the members from the starting 11, with the exception of Jones, Akuni-kun goes there. They are all former members of the esports organization Counterlogic Gaming in some capacity, right? Either former commentators, friends of players, community Discord moderators, community members, some sort of connection to the old esports org, Counterlogic Gaming. We recreated them as a football club after they died in 2023, or actually, I'm sorry, 2024, and now we are, no, actually, they died in 23, I beg your pardon, and we're taking them to the Champions League, hopefully. What was your album from today? So, you don't get albums on the weekends. You can choose to if you want to, but I've chosen not to. So I have the same album from Friday, and I have up until Sunday night to review it, listen to it, and review it. And I think because it's a double album and it's extremely long, I think we're going to do that tomorrow on stream for you all. I think that's what we're going to do. Is we're going to listen to the album on stream tomorrow, and then I will review each track tomorrow. I have started it, and I will re-listen to the songs I have started. I have done the opening 10 tracks to the album, but it's a 40-track album, so it's going to be quite a lot to review. But we're going to listen to it while we play Football Manager tomorrow, and we're going to review it tomorrow. So I think that's what we're going to do. How has it been so far, though? It's been excellent. For those that don't know, the album is Speakerbox and The Love Below. It's the double album from Outkast in 2003. The intro track I didn't rate because it's an intro track. Same with the interludes. The interludes I wouldn't rate. Track 2 is Ghetto Music. I gave that an 8. Track 3 is Unhappy. I gave that a 9. Track 4 is Bow Tie featuring Sleepy Brown and Jazz Fa. I gave that a 9. Track 5 was The Way You Move featuring Sleepy Brown. I gave that a 10. Track 6 was The Rooster. I gave that an 8. Track 7 was Bust featuring Killer Mike. I gave that a 7. Track 8 was War. I gave that a 9. Track 9 was Church. I gave that a 10. Track 10 was Bamboo Interlude. That doesn't get a rating. So, so far, it's been pretty freaking good. If you've never listened to that album, we're going to listen to it tomorrow on stream. But yeah. Right. We've got Bradley in 4 days. The other good thing is I should have another league. Oh my God, we're up to 406,000 players now. The level 11 league is going to roll off in December, and then we're also going to be able to click off level 10 and roll that off. So we're going to at least start taking some more leagues off of this save, and hopefully that suppresses the player count as players retire and whatnot. And we should get a little bit quicker, but we'll see. MLS is coming on as well tonight. We've got DC hosting Nashville. Montreal's got New York City FC. The New England Revs have the Colorado Rapids. The New York Red Bulls have the New York Red Bulls have Minnesota United, man. That's Picks versus Biz. We got to put that game on. Orlando's hosting Cincinnati. Toronto's hosting Portland. Those are the 7:30 kickoffs tonight in MLS. 8:30 Chicago's hosting Charlotte. Dallas is hosting San Diego. Houston's got St. Louis. And Kansas City was hosting Real Salt Lake. And then there are 10:30 kickoffs. San Jose has the LA Galaxy. Seattle Sounders have Austin FC. Tomorrow night, Columbus has got Philadelphia. And then the Scum will host Vancouver. It'll be Olivier Giroud's final game in MLS. He is expected to sign with Lille as a free agent after this weekend. How good are FC Cincinnati? Do you follow the real football American? I do not care for American football, so no, I do not. How good are FC Cincinnati? Pretty good, actually. I think they're 3rd or 4th in the conference right now. They're like decent. I'm sorry, they're 2nd in the conference, 4 points back of us, Philadelphia. So they're pretty good this year. Columbus are 4th, and that's going to be a big matchup. So I think the big surprise is San Diego because they're an expansion team and they've come in and just been excellent. I mean, they're top of the West ahead of this weekend's games. So, yeah. I only ask as on my stream, we just signed an international partnership with them. So, IRL, they are managed by Pat Noonan, who's a former Philadelphia Union assistant coach under Jim Curtin, who was our head coach for 8 years, or our manager for 8 years, if you were. So he was assistant manager at Philly. Jim Curtin was the manager at Philly for 8 years. And he went to Cincinnati and asked them for some time to build the team. And he's taken them from being literally the worst team in MLS for back-to-back seasons to a consistent playoff team. Like, including winning the Supporters Shield one year for finishing the regular season with the best record. So, since he's been at the helm, they've been very good. They just signed, I know everybody here knows, or everyone here at least probably knows of Luciano Acosta, because whenever they look to sign somebody from MLS, 9 times out of 10 that player is Luciano Acosta. Well, Luciano Acosta spent 2 years at Cincinnati. He was phenomenal there. He just got traded to Dallas this offseason because he asked to leave Cincinnati. And they traded him to Dallas, and Dallas I don't think are above the playoff line right now in the West, and Cincinnati very much are. So they're usually very solid. Right. If you guys aren't here from Mossman's raid, give him a follow. He's an excellent football manager streamer. He's doing a custom club Parc de Prem as well, called what's it called? Is it Mossborough FC? I think it is, or something like that. There you go. There you go. We love to see it. Go Dallas. I should time your ass out for saying that. Oh, it's like, no, it's fine. The only reason Philly would hate anything related to Dallas is because of the Eagles. That's the only reason. So, right. Let's keep moving on, shall we? We're a day away now from the fixture. Remember, it's British fans. I know. I can't say anything because I I don't really follow the NFL, so it's like, you know what I mean? I don't hate Dallas just because of the Cowboys or anything like that. I don't really care for the NFL, so. Bradley 10-11, we're 11-4. The draw is 13-5. Pre-match press conference. Let's kick this off with the first question from Seung Jae-hyun at Spot TV News. We have to play like champions. That's got nothing to do with us. Isn't quite over. Your team does not. Do you? We're already preparing for the future. Everybody knows that. Are you planning any changes to counter suggestion that Bradley have you well scouted? Yeah, I wouldn't tell you even if I had such a plan in mind, man. So, right. Let's move on. 1 day to go. So this will be episode 244. The Lancaster episode will be 245, and then we'll move immediately into 245.1. We do have the World Cup coming up, by the way. Let's take a real quick look, since the ads are coming up. I want to stall for time until the ads run out before we get into the match. And I'm going to do that by taking a look at who's actually going to be playing in the World Cup, shall we? We're doing a watch-along party for it in the off-season anyway. We might as well take a look at who's actually going to be in that World Cup. So let's do that as well before the game. We'll let the ads. That should take us through the ads. And then we'll get into the game after the ads. So for those that don't know, right down there is when the ads are. So I've added that for your reference. So you should be good. Right. There are some games in the Northwest Counties League's Division One North first. We'll go through them as well. Let's see how it shakes the table up. I'm wondering if we do get to June. We might tonight, but if we do get to June, just know there's going to be a long processing day in there when the season swap over on the 26th. Right, Burskov hosting Earlham, and this is a huge. This is. Guys, I can't express it enough. Look at Earlham's form, by the way. First half of the season, they started with 6 straight losses. Then they won 5 out of 6, right? Including going unbeaten in 5 straight. And then they won, if you look at it, they've lost 2 in what? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. They only lost 2 in 12, which is phenomenal. And then they had 1 win in the remaining, 19 games of the season for them. That is horrendous. 1 win in 19 is absolutely appalling. And unfortunately, it is going to be enough to send them down. Burskov hosting Earlham. Earlham needed to win to stay up. They needed to win to stay up. or to even have a chance at staying up. Chapman got things started for them rightly with a goal in the 6th minute, but Forsyth's 43rd minute penalty canceled out the advantage. They went into the break at 1-1. Bengala scored in the 62nd for Burskoff to put them ahead 2-1. Rivers was then sent off from play in the 83rd minute. Earlham could not find the equalizer. Earlham are down. It is over for them. They are relegated. The win actually pulls Burskoff out of the drop as well by 2 points above Earlham. And actually, that I believe has secured safety because of results elsewhere. Let's get into those results. Ramsbottom United at Clitheroe. All the visitors in this one. Hyde in the 19th, Arthur in the 39th, Carroll in the 61st. Ramsbottom United with a big win. They will leapfrog Cross Hills again by 2 points, but they do have a game in pocket. It does put the pressure on Cross Hills, though, because it means Cross Hills have to win to secure that final playoff spot. Lancaster hosting FC Isle of Man. It's been a good fight for Lancaster, but it is not to be this season. McNally's 21st minute penalty before Stevens' 40th minute goal means that Isle of Man were 2-0 up at the break. Ferguson came out in the 72nd to pull one back. Long leveled it in added time at the end of the second half, but it's only a point for Lancaster. They will move. They will leapfrog in front of Silsden reserves, but they are still 6 adrift. There was only one to play. They are very much down. So Lancaster are relegated. Main Road hosting Mossley. Another one. Main Road had to win to have any chance of survival. It wouldn't have guaranteed survival, but it would have at least kept them in the fight. Things didn't really start well for them. Hilton scored in the 6th minute for Mossley. Howson added a second at the 22nd, and Pritchard added a third in the 42nd. 3-0 at the break for Mossley. Garcia scored in the opening minute of the second half for Main Road to pull them back into the tie. But Wood's 59th minute goal means that Mossley will run out 4-1 winners. They secure a playoff spot with that win. They are firmly in the playoffs now, no matter what. And actually, they need a point because of Ramsbottom. They still need a point, but they're a point away from being in the playoffs. Main Road are down. They're relegated. Squires Gate hosting in Central. Another one here towards the, I believe, well, Squires Gate used to be towards the bottom, but they have pulled out, so it's a bit of a mid-table clash, this one. Asamoah in the 40th minute for In Central put them ahead at Squires Gate. Second half, Jones put it in his own net in the 52nd to level it for Squires Gate, but then Ellison, or that was, after Ellison had added a second in the 47th, so it wasn't to level it, it was just to pull one back. They couldn't find a second Squires Gate. In Central take the points. They will remain in 7th. They are not going to secure a playoff spot. It is all down to Cross Hills, Ramsbottom, and Mossley now for the playoff spots. North Walkden are in. Bradley are in. At the bottom, relegation is all but sorted as well. Right. We're a day away. We should get ready to tick over. Relegation sorted is kind of already is kind of crazy. Nothing to fight for in the final day of the season. It's literally just the playoff spots now. But Phil's at the Braves have started. The last night was a bit of an anomaly for the Phils because there was a weather delay. The Braves starting pitcher was warming up. Then they decided to sit him for the weather delay, and they decided to use their entire bullpen for the entire game. So they didn't even put a starting pitcher in last night. So the Phils lit him up for 13 runs, but it's a big game today. Right. West Ham beat Cardiff, and that's going to secure automatic promotion for West Ham. Are they going up as champions? No, but they're a point away from being champions. Right. Sam Wellman, fitness test is not required. Silsden reserves are not relegated yet, actually, and they're in last place because they have 2 games in hand. They would need to win out, and Sutton reserves would need to lose out, and Silsden would need to make up the goal difference between the two, which is astronomical right now to begin with. What is that, 25 between the two? So all but down Silsden reserves. They're playing Almondbury Woolpack today, so that's a chance. That's a big game there for Cross Hills as well against North Walkden. Right. Let's get into the game, shall we? I gotta pause music because we're gonna play a walkout song. We always do. We do here on the CLG stream. The ad break is over in a minute 20. Akoni Kun is back. It's the full starting lineup for us. The full starting lineup for us in this penultimate match of the season. Right. The teams are warming up. They have made one change to the starting lineup. They are 2-2-1 in their last 5 games. We are 5 wins on the bounce in our last 5 games. So there you have it. Look great. Look at that great form. We are going to point the finger. You'll do well. There you go. Inspired everybody. Here we go. We're in our 4-1-1-3-1 there, in a 4-3-3 Diamond. Samuel Reed, 7 matches, 2 reds, 22 yellows. We got the Guard of Honor. There we go. The Guard of Honor in FM. We're in our black with the red away kit. Bradley are in the blue. We are underway here from Bradley with the final penultimate match of the season. That's just going to roll out for a goal kick. Here's Murphy. Shepard. That's going back to Gallagher. Gannon. Morris. Mason. Back to Gannon. Murphy. Campbell. Cut out by Sheamus. Nicely done. Sheamus on the left. Needs a cut back inside. Goes back. Parks is there. Parks. Inside for Twinkle. For Jack. For me. For Cookies. The turn. Frack. Send Spap down the line. Spap. One touch. Go looking for the cross. Cut out by Murphy. Here comes Jack. Jack. Finds Sheamus. Oh, look at that space. Akoni Kun. He's fired it wide. It will be a corner. It takes a deflection on its way out. Here's Sheamus to take this. Whipped in. Headed away. Up. Not out. It falls to me, and that's an open goal. What even happened here? Twinkle heads it up. Mason, that's just unlucky. There you go. I got to shout you out, Mossman. I don't think I have. Did I? I think I did, Tom. No, I did. I see you. So, I can't remember who I have and who I haven't. I'm so lost anymore. Right, they've got a corner. Here's Donovan to take it. Whipped in back post. That's a pretty well delivered ball. It's up and over the top though. It'll be out for a goal kick. Right, Brock to Jack. Jack over the top. Headed away. Here's Mason. Hadley tries to go for goal. That's blocked. Over to Campbell it falls. Campbell with the cross. Lewis could be there. Jack wins the header. Falls to Jacquart. Headed away. Falls to Campbell again. Inside for Lewis. Lewis, and that's Brotwall all day. Here's Donovan. That's headed away by Snickies. Sheamus has it. The turn on it. Maybe a counter of some type here on for us. Sheamus still running with it. Here's the cut back inside for Snicky. They take it towards the edge of the box. Back for Frack. Cross comes in. Snicky. Did they stay on sides? Yes. That is deflected out for another CLG corner. Frack whips this in. It's headed up, not out. I've come down with it. Back for Kunikun. That's right into Gallagher's hands. Shepard, Campbell, Murphy, Mason, Hadley. Shots blocked. Kunikun heads away. They will collect again, Bradley. Here's Gannon over the top. Parks. Good clearance. Finds a sheet of Sheamus. Turns on it. Back to Parks. Randomly the end of the highlight. Okay. Here's the Kunikun. Twinkle. Parks. Cookies. Snicky. Spab. Scott Frack on the overlap. Frack. Far post. Sheamus. 5th goal of the season for the Ramdeuter. Great header. Gallagher all at sea. And it's 2-0. Right. Here's Bradley with the ball. Donovan, he loses it to Frack. Frack punts it into the middle where Morris is. Morris might have a crack. He's going to find Jacquard on the right-hand side. Here he comes with the cross. That's out for a corner. Blocked out for a corner, mind you. Donovan to take the corner. Whipped in. Oh, it's gone long. Hadley. Oh, they've scored. It took a deflection. Not much Brott could have done with that. Crack, attack, central. How you doing, brother? I don't know if you saw your stream manager for today, but if you haven't, go take a look. Kunikun. Oh, Snicky almost got to that one. Hey, Craig. Hello, Craig. How your day been? Yeah, how have you been, Craig? How's your day been today, man? Lewis, good tackle, and that is offsides on Lewis anyway. Whoa, whoa, whoa. No, that's not what I want. Back up. That's not what I want. Oof, that header goes over the top. Thankfully. I'm trying to access the live matches. Come on now. New York, Minnesota. Watch live. Right, here's Frack. Oh, enter the highlight. How you been, Crack? Hope you're well. Gallagher with the ball. There we go. Now it's coming on. Parks, Cookies, Twinkle, Spaps. Did he stay on sides is the question. I don't know. Shepard. Oh, Shepard. Oh, my goodness. It bounces around like a ping pong ball. Even a shot's blocked. Thanks so much. That's a shot. You're half a legend. Wait for it. Okay. That's my apology for getting frustrated last night and being a bit of a dick to you. So, I apologize, Craig. I still feel bad about it, man. Brat. Just busy with some personal stuff, relaxing at the moment. Nice, man. Nice. Love to hear that you're relaxing at the moment, man. I know it's late there. It's like, what, half past midnight, I think. Half 12. Offsides on Lewis. Right, almost at the half in this game. Gallagher punts it forward. Spaps wins it. Snicky was offsides. Spaps wins the second ball, though. That's not offsides, and he shoots right into the arms of Gallagher. Did you watch Night of Champions yet? Or you not get the chance to? Yeah. 2-1 at the break. My 5th-minute strike. Sheamus' 24th before Andy Hadley responded or got one back. You never need to. I have a neck as thick as brass. Otherwise, I could be an equal opportunity arsehole. Would it be fair to deal it if you can't take it? Yeah, I know. I try to do the same, but sometimes I can't take it, and I just try to apologize for when those times happen. That's all I can do. You know, we go from there. Keep it up. Very, very good first half performance. No subs at half yet. And we're underway into the second half. I'll get your shout out as soon as the game is done, Crack, and I'll make sure it's in this episode. Right, second half underway. I watched it, grand show. What was your favorite moment? You loved how the main event finished. What was your favorite match? Sheamus, Parks, Twinkle. Oh, you don't have to.
Evil soul.
You don't have to. Thank you for the 100 bits, Crack. You didn't have to, man. I appreciate it, brother. Thank you very much. I love how it did. The command didn't work for you on that one. Right. There's got to be nobody here. There's what is the attendance? 26 people. I'm like, usually you hear even a smidge of the crowd. I don't hear anybody. There's 26 people here for Bradley, or at the game. 24 of them are from Bradley. Man. For me, it was the main event. That's because it was a big fight feel. I feel like a bit of a premium TV match. Nice. And there's Snicky's 27th of the season. That's just a bad pass from what a Snicky got a second chance at that one. There we go. Right. 3-1 up now. Penultimate game of the season. Karrion Kross made himself look good, which is nice. Hopefully they do something with it now. There is a tweet that I need to now find that you might enjoy that I saw earlier today that describes that situation. I have to find it. Oh my God, who even remotely tweeted it? And I can't even remember. Fucking hell. It's gonna take me a while to find it because I follow way too many people. But it was about that. Hold on, I think I'm getting close. I saw it when I was at. Here it is. Here it is. He finally took a flat back bump, shogging. They building Seth and Cena feud, but thought Roman was going to come. That is for you, Crack. That is for you. By the way, Brazilian Fury, great streamer if you're not already following. Streams FM has been doing Club World Cup watch-along streams. Did the Palmeiras Botafogo game today. Sammy good though at making others look strong when he beats them? Yeah. Here's Frack. Twinkle. Akoni-kun. Sheamus, did he stay on sides is the question. No, he did not. I I don't know what it is, but clips from that show, I don't even know what show it is. But there's another one. There's another clip that's really, really good. I have to find it. I will say, Raquel, and Roxanne. Too many R's, man. All wearing black piss me off. Attire matter. You trots don't look identical, right? There was one. Where is? Oh my God, I'd have to find it. It's so long ago now. Oh. Uh, this is a clip from the same show, and I think I have the video on my phone. I can send it to people if they want, but this is the clip. It's from the same show that clip I sent you is from. And it's such a great clip. I love it. That's in the back pocket for use anytime I need it. I agree. Thought that match should have waited for women's pay-per-view. Yeah. Well, wasn't Night of Champions a pay-per-view? But or do you mean the uh uh was it Evolution or Revolution or something like that? The women's only pay-per-view? Is that what you're talking about? I don't know. I don't follow. Can you tell I don't follow WWE anymore? Over the top there. That was out for a goal kick. Right. First swap is going to have to be a Konnikun, it looks like. You hate to do it, but I don't have an AMC. It's going to have to be Snicky's going to have to slide back. And in comes the man, the myth, the legend, Simon Roger Mukendi. Placeholders. What did you just copy? What in the fuck is that? Yes, but they're doing. Oh yeah. The women's only pay-per-view. Yeah. What the fuck is that? That's making my brain hurt, crack. You know, you know what that reminds me of, crack. You know what that reminds me of? Hold on. I can find it. I just looked it up the other day, actually, so I should be able to find this pretty quickly. Here we go. This reminds me of this. For those that don't know, that's strong bad when he gets the virus. I might be that might be a little bit too old for some of y'all, but that strong bad when he gets the virus. That video is hilarious. I love that video. Oh fuck, Cookies is hurt. It'll have to be Sam Wellman that comes in for him. Ert plus Y76B. That's what that sounds like when you type that in chat, crack. Oh, they've scored. It's 2-3. Great header. But shit, they've scored. Is the Latin placeholder texted whenever you have nothing filled in? Wow, really? Right. Oh, Sheamus just kept that in. Parks might be the last one out here for Perver. All right, let's see a tour of CLG. What's going on, Tubby? What do you mean a tour? Here's Hall. Great save from Brat. Let's go, Brat. Yeah, it's time. Charlie Perver's coming in. Also, I need to pick your brain on something. Go ahead, but if it's about Football Manager, I am not a good manager. So don't pick my brain about that. That's a good header. Good header from Snicky. She missed to take. Twinkle. I mean, it's my first time in the save. Okay. A lot of the games kicking off in MLS. New York Red Bulls and Minnesota's kicked off. I got that game on now. I still need to catch up on Wednesday's MLS games. I have 3 left to watch from Wednesday. Offsides. It's a creative club idea. Okay. Go on. Right, that. Wellman's in, so is Perver. Spat to Frack. Frack over to Jack. Was knocked away. It goes to Jack. Frack will give it back to Brat. Brat will probably have to go long here. Nope, he goes over to Frack. Over to Spaps. Back to Frack. Twinkle. Spaps. Twinkle. Myself. Trying to find Sheamus. That ball's cut out. Jacquart is here, and we're in trouble. We are in trouble. Brat with a great save. Offside town based on Willie Baugh. Okay. What is the objective of the save? Like, what are you do? Like, is it a Parc de Prem? Is it? Are you doing members of Willie's? Oh, they've scored again. What a fucking strike! They've come from 3-1 down. Like, are you doing members of his community? Are you doing? What are you doing? In off the bar. Fucking hell. Honey Badger, Winthem Raid coming in. Well, what's up, Honey Badger? What's good, man?
By my own code now.
Park de Prem and a member of his chat who are interested. Nice, I like it. Go on, Honey Badger. How was your stream, Honey Badger? And how was the Chelsea game? I saw Reece James, I think, scored what 2 goals in that game or something like that. So, what's up, Insight? What's up, Thomas? What's going on, man? Chelsea game got delayed for Tiny Rain. 2 goals, outrageous. I don't know. I don't know. I heard that he scored. They keep pushing it back. Been an hour and a half wait for the restart. Really? What minute are they in? And where are they playing it at? I don't think they're playing it at Philly because Philly had the Palmeiras Botafogo game. North Carolina, you're playing it in Charlotte, yeah. Oh, that's not. Is Charlotte not? Is Charlotte away tonight? Charlotte, I think, is playing tonight, by the way. They are. They're at Chicago, so there's no conflict with the game. And so your team's trash, but they're literally walking back out now, shaking my head. Oh, I don't know. It's Minnesota. Yeah. New York. I got New York and Minnesota on right now. That is a bad foul. Jacquart is going to be. He should have been booked, ref. He should have been booked. I don't know what else to tell you. Badger, your bench could pay for my entire team. Try to score. What is going on? Sis is here, though, so raid and run. I'll talk to you later. Thank you very much, Badger. Have a great show. I appreciate it. Oh, my God. We almost. Please do not concede another one. Please. Oh, Mukendi, go on. Oh, he just doesn't have the pace. I was going to be like, God, can you imagine if Mukendi scored? He scores in big games, man. He scores big goals, man, Mukendi. He is usually the man. I don't know what's going on in sight, but Somebody's going to have to give me context. Go on, Sneaky. Send him. Send him. Wellman. Looking for something. Sheamus. McKendy's got to stay on sides. Perver. Oh, fuck's sake. Good win. Good. All right, we kept the ball. Go on, Sheamus. McKendy. Oh, no. No, you're a Benfica. Oh, okay. So I think Spaps is offsides there. He's not. Snicky. No, Jacquard puts it out for a corner. But I made him that's up to Willie, but I made him an underrated. Okay, I do like the idea. I think Parc des Princes with community clubs are great saves. This is essentially one like that. Obviously, you've got right into the hands of Gallagher. Wow. Obviously, you've got D that does one. Willie's not doing Parc des Princes Community Club, but he is doing Parc des Princes with Farnborough. You should have been sent off, myself, Fivo. Why should I have been sent off, mate? Thank you for the sub, man. It's so great to see you again. 52 months is crazy, bro. That's absolutely crazy, man. Wanted to name them Boff Harbor Butchers, homage to Dexter. I've actually never seen the show, but I do know the reference you're making and understand it. But I've just never seen the show. I didn't realize you were a Benfica fan, Insight. Right, 3-3, my fifth-minute strike. Sheamus in the 24th before Andy Hadley in the 29th made it 2-1 at the break. Snicky scored 3 minutes after the half to make it 3-1, but then Ian Hall in the 74th and again in the 82nd means it is a 3-3 draw. I am nice. We should have won that match based on the chances created. I even live in the Benfica neighborhood now. What does that mean? Like where? Oh, you're in Portugal. That's right. So Red Bulls just had a chance and a half there. Right. Almondbury Woolpack hosting Silsden Reserves. Boyer's 29th minute goal canceled out by Humphreys in the 68th for Almondbury Woolpack. Stokes' 76th minute goal put Almondbury Woolpack 2-1 up, and that is how it would finish. Silsden Reserves are down. Relegation is sorted, by the way. How you doing, by the way, Fipo? It's great that you understand the play on words, because I'd have been embarrassed for you if you didn't. Yep, in the specific neighborhood in Lisbon where the club is from. That's pretty cool, actually. That's pretty sick. Cross Hills hosting North Walkden. What a game that was, by the way. Your literally 15-minute walk to stadium. It must be nice to be able to walk somewhere. If I were to walk into town, it would take me... It is about 6 miles into town. So that is and it's extremely hilly. So that's like a 75-minute walk at best. What does the underwriter do in FM? Yeah, what does the underwriter do in FM? That I don't know. Cross Hills hosting North Walkden. Thompson's 26-minute goal for Cross Hills gave them the lead. Hazeldine in the 65th made it 2-0 before DC in the 71st got one back for North Walkden. They then leveled it in the 81st through Reese. Polion in the 86th got North Walkden the league 3-2, and that was before Sasu in the 89th minute leveled it for Cross Hills. 3-3 that finishes. It does not pull Cross Hills back into the promotion spots. It keeps Ramsbottom United there going into the final day of the season. It also means that Mossley have secured a playoff spot with that. Lurk, hungry? All right, that all fair, Thomas. I'm doing good. Next week practice starts again. Let's go, Fipo. Let's go, man. That's right. It is June. It's the start of a new season soon, isn't it? Lurkers make the world go round. They very do. They very much do, man. They very much do. Yeah, I need to walk here. Couldn't drive there as people park in my street wherever there's a game. I see. Yeah, that makes sense. Sutton Reserves hosting Bickerstaff. Michelini in the 6th minute for Bickerstaff put them ahead 1-0. Parker in the 17th made it 2. And then again the 59th to make it 3-0. Ojo got one back for Sutton Reserves in the 64th, but they could not get anything further. Sutton Reserves remain in 14th. They are safe, though, with Silsden's loss. And Bickerstaff are going to remain in 9th position. Also, the only two members in my team are a guy named is it Digi, I guess, and my dog Dakota Harper. Wow. Right. I owe some shout outs to some people. The first being the great Crack Attack Central. So let's give him a shout out, and then we'll do Honey Badger as well. Guys, if you've not already done so, give Crack a follow. Great Football Manager streamer. Here he is playing SmackDown. Here Comes the Pain. But also plays Blasphemous Path of Exile. Just overall hilarious guy. Great guy on Twitch. Give him a follow. It's the Crack Attack. And the Red Bulls have just scored. Here Comes the Pain. What a classic. Yeah, actually, that was his last stream as well, was playing Here Comes the Pain. I think it was Forsberg that scored. Forsberg might have assisted, but somebody scored for the Red Bulls. They're 1-0 up on Minnesota. Right, we got a post-match press conference. Let's kick the Cookies is out 7 to 8 weeks. Fucking hell, Cookies. Let's kick this off with the first question from Martin Brown at Sporting Life. Let's go TFC, my home club in MLS. They're ass this year, but they did also just hold the Red Bulls to a draw in the midweek. We had 70% possession and didn't win. Your team failed to see out the game from when. Aren't you worried by? Wow, that match is certainly entertaining. Enid put for his performance today. Much of him, but that. Oh, okay. Right. Been getting from delighted, cool, all fluff. Fucking hate press conferences. Silsden reserves down to a level 11. Yeah, all relegation is sorted. You're a Galaxy fan? Fair enough. I don't mind the LA Galaxy. I don't actually really mind Toronto all that much. I like Montreal a little bit better of the Canadian clubs. I don't mind the Whitecaps either. Actually, I quite like the Whitecaps and Montreal. But I'm following my home nation clubs. If you want to get technical, I'm closer to Montreal. Yeah, I like Montreal a lot better. I have nothing against Toronto, but I've met Montreal fans, and man, they're really nice. Same with Vancouver. They're some of the nicest fans I've met. I just feel bad because that close is absolutely in the woodshed right now. Like they're just struggling. Right. I'm going to make my notes, but in the meantime, that is the end of episode 244 of CLG FC. So for those of you following on the YouTube or watching on the YouTube, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next episode, the final game of the season. Until then, take care.